All right, we're live now.
Got it. So, quick recap. Well, we already kind of talked about it, but still continued through the jungle, making your way towards the northern city. Shadowpaw come out of the pit of misery, drew a fake map, kind of blended in with the old map, and Eldrin had the fake one and led the group off the trail a little bit more. Before finding your way back to the trail, along the way, you thought you saw a cave on the map, but was unsure of it, and the group decided not to go look at it. And along the way, Draven, you had heard Zeus's spirit through the jungle, so you went to check it out, and you gained the spirit blessing, which was the temporary resistance to necrotic damage. And you continued on until the sun finally set, and the group decided to take a long rest and start a new session. As the sun makes its way up, and you can see the dew and everything starting to drip off the trees, Maximus is waking up and he's starting to smack his lips very loudly. You can hear the birds and the monkeys and the different animals starting to wake up, and sounds kind of echo out through the forest. What do you want to do?
Oh, I wake up and
That was a nice Draven. How'd you sleep?
terribly. The ground's kind of harder than it looks.
You big old softy. Ain't that bad. You just curl out on this rock over here. It's nice and comfy. Of course, us real cats, small cats, we can sleep anywhere. Those you big ones, y'all are prima donnas.
I really need a bed. How far's town? Where's that map at?
It's right here.
So loud.
Elgin has it.
Pretty sure we're not handed to Draven.
I'll look at it again.
Barely dawn.
I guess I kind of realize where we are now, don't I?
You have an idea yet?
All right, let's just get on the road. Still got a couple days to go.
Yeah, we got 5 days.
Days.
Hey,
Yeah,
Draven,
we
Five
better,
days.
we better
exactly.
hoof it.
Let me ride on you, Draven.
No, you get on the horse.
Horses scare me. Especially when it's torqued up as that one is.
Well, let's off. Let's be off.
Off we go.
You continue to make your way following the map. You kind of come into a opening in the jungle, and the sky's now kind of open up, and you can see this bright blue sky, and the darker clouds are starting to roll in some, and you can hear the traces of sounds of thunder kind of off in the distance. And I need somebody to roll a perception check.
Cam.
I got +6 on it.
Oh,
Yours is higher than
I
mine.
just rolled it. I got +5.
Go ahead.
18 is what I got.
Nice.
That's with the modifier.
As you can see, this darker clouds start to roll in. The warmer day kind of starts to cool off just a little bit, and you can feel the air kind of get a little bit heavier. And you can see these figures start to kind of form out of nothingness about 20 feet from you, and they're in the open jungle floor. They're starting to walk towards you a little bit, and Shadowpaw, as you look around, you're the first one to see him, and you can hear these voices of "You failed me," and he kind of points his finger towards you, Shadowpaw.
What the? All right. So, how far away are they?
Right
Do
now,
I
they're
know?
about 20 feet from what you can make out.
And they see me.
Yes.
On this trail. They're on the trail as well. They're not like in the woods or anything like that.
Yeah, no, the trails kind of come into like a big opening, like where there's
Yeah.
not as many trees. It's just a jungle floor. And
Okay. Do I recognize them?
your perception.
All right, it's a 7. You started coming through. I was looking for your reaction. I had a nat 20 slowly, and it just went boop and fell to a 2.
As you peer into it, and the ghost's face, like as you peer deeper into them, their faces kind of start to shift and turn, and like you can still hear that voice just saying, but the voice kind of starts to shift, and as it starts to shift, you can feel this glow from inside your chest, but you can't see it, but you can just feel this heat kind of starting to build up, and your skin turns like a faint blue. And as it does that, you can see the ghost kind of start to illuminate in this soft blue glow, and you can feel this connection to one of the water bearers from your past.
I'm kind of freaking out, starting to feel warm. But I kind of recognize this guy.
Yeah.
Is it,
Pee on yourself.
are you glowing?
Yeah, and I can't figure it out. Like, I'm getting
you
hot
alright?
inside. Like, I feel like I should take my clothes off,
shitty?
but like,
Don't take your clothes off.
Are you molting?
Shit.
yeah,
Is it your fur?
I don't know. I'm just having an attack right now. But do y'all see those ghosts right up there? Is anybody else? Am
It's
I
just
am I
mist.
the only person who sees
Do we
this?
Not
see
just
'em?
mist. Do I see them?
You can't see like the exact detail that Shadowpaw's able to see, but you can see that like this mist has formed a very human-like figure.
That mist looks questionable. Is that what we're looking at, Shadowball?
Yes, it is. And ever since he pointed at me, I started getting tingly inside. Should I go? Should I go up there, or what should we do
Okay, you
here?
want an
I
unmeasurable.
think I'm gonna go on up there. I'm gonna try and. Is it just like it's a clear day? It's just that misty area. Like it's not like it's kind of like overcast or anything like that.
It's a little overcast, yeah, because like when the storm rolled in, and that's when it cooled off. So it is just slightly overcast.
We got your
Okay.
back.
I start like I start kind of just without controlling it, just start walking forward towards the mist. I can just feel it
Okay.
pulling me, the connection.
As you walk, the ghosts kind of are following you like step for step for step, and at this point you're about 5 feet apart, and the ghost kind of reaches his hand out, just kind of lays it out flat. Doesn't say a word, but just kind of lays it out flat.
I hesitate and I reach out slowly. I put my hand on top of theirs.
As you do this, you can feel this surge that kind of starts from the side of the ghost, and it just and blast into your hand. And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's not a friendly.
Dang it! I needed.
Oh, that was some brutal rolls right there, bud.
Yeah, man.
You say 5?
Yeah, that was a 3 plus 2. I really needed that dexterity. But a 3, it didn't matter. Whatever, that thing was blowing me to bits anyway.
Guidance.
You take 24 points of radiant damage.
Dang, I just got it.
Do we see him falter? Like, do we see him get hurt?
Yeah, you can see like this glow just form in the mist, and just see him flash right at Shadowpaw's hand.
Okay, do I get a reaction? Can I have a reaction to this?
What's your reaction?
I'm upset because we already lost one teammate. Me and Shadow are kind of buddies, so I'm going to be very angry and fling out some magic missiles into the mist, aiming at the body shape. And I'm gonna crank it up a notch. Did that come through?
Says you rolled a 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
A
damage.
1 plus 1.
You low
Does
rolled it.
miss it. 1 plus 1.
Yeah, you low rolled it. No, the magic missile don't miss.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's 2 damage. You just low rolled your damage.
Okay.
D4+1.
As you shoot this out and it flies towards this mist, you can see it. This mist just kind of go and twist up, and the magic missiles go right, just phase through it, and then hit the trees behind it. And as it does this, the ghost, from your point of view, the mist whips around and eyeballs you, and then it just collapses into this dense ball and is sucked into Shadowpaw's hand. And as it has sucked into your hand, you can hear this voice now from inside your head. Time bends, Shadow Walker. You have walked this path before, and yet you do not see. The currents of fate have coiled around you. Was your life stolen? Or did you give it away?
I'm gonna need that riddle in writing.
I'll send it to you. I got you.
What do I feel like? No, it just sucks into my hand, and then I hear that voice in my head.
Yes.
And like, do I feel the presence like staying there, or did like once it kind of spoke to me, it disappeared?
Give me a Arcana check.
Did he get knocked back from the damage?
No, it's just like a bright burn on his hand. Yeah.
12.
But we know he got hurt, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
as
can I
you-
cast? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna cast Healing Word,
Yep.
like for him.
You can feel this presence like start to move and like shift its way around in your body, and like you can feel these connections and like these memories just kind of start to flash and everything. And as you feel like you're making a bond with it, it just slowly fades away.
Dang, so it broke my heart. Dang, that's rough. To get connected to it, and it's just gonna put distance between me and him. Unbelievable.
Shadowpaw.
Yeah,
Also, Shadowpaw.
yeah. Sorry.
7 points of healing.
Okay, so it did work. Okay, I was just
7
going to ask
points
you.
of healing. Okay.
Are you okay?
I go smack him on the back.
I'm not really sure. I feel kind of weird, like there's something in me,
Oh,
but then it's gone, and it burnt the hell out of my hand. And then it said something to me about I failed them. I don't know, but they never told me who they were. They just hurt me and left.
I mean, that's nothing
So
new.
many questions.
Was it an ex-lover?
I don't think so. I never had a. Nah, I don't think so. No lover of mine. I don't know. It just burnt my. I touched it and it like burnt my hand really bad. That almost knocked me out. Like I was pretty close. Phil Eldrin sent me some health. Appreciate that, big guy. Yeah, I don't know. It was like the mist, and it just like entered my body, and it spoke to me, and now it's gone. So yeah, it's kind of freaking me out.
Did you get any cool weapons?
No, I didn't.
I poke him.
I was just all he said was that I failed him.
I poke
But
him.
now
with
I kind of
spear
want to
and
figure that.
stuff. So are you gonna like smoke now or something?
I'll try and blow smoke out my ears.
Nope.
Nope, nothing coming out.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Did y'all see where? Never mind, it went in my body. I have no idea where he went. I have a feeling he's
In
gonna be
your
back
head.
though.
Well, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I think he's living in my head. That was pretty weird. Let's get out of
Try
here
to find
before
it.
he's a little heebie-cheebie. He
I'll
want to do some
start talking
surgery
to
in my mind.
Shadowpaw in his head. Are you alone in there?
I got so many voices in my head. Zarina, is that you?
Yes, it's me, you idiot.
But you're right here.
Is anyone
You in
else
my head,
there?
or are you talking to?
I'm in your head. And I kind of echo myself to freak him out. Is it me? Or is it me?
Yeah, I think I think it's you, Zarina, and you're really freaking me out because you're like right here beside me, but you're not talking, but you're talking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess it's still you.
Okay. Do you feel him in there?
I didn't. Do I sense anything?
You can roll Arcana check.
Don't mind if I do.
Can I go over to where like the mist was and just kind of look around?
Yes, sure.
I just want to like see.
Give me an investigation. Or either investigation or nature. Like if you're wanting to look around like the ground and stuff, give me a nature. But if you're just wanting to like look at the area, give me an investigation.
Okay.
From what you can make out inside of his head, you can't feel a presence of anything.
No, you're fine.
All right.
Well, other than
That
just
was-
being you, but yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe it'll give me some more athleticism. Maybe I won't be so clumsy.
Don't hold your breath. What the heck is it doing?
And then Eldrin, as you walk over, like you start to look at the ground and everything, you can see these little blackish spots on the ground as to where something may have originated. That's about it.
All right, if y'all are done looking around, I'd like to get out of here because this little area gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's double time it. Try to.
Hey, what do y'all think of these little black spots right here?
Mm.
The little black spots?
I kick the
Like
dirt
on the
with my
ground right
with my
here.
foot, see if it goes away.
As you kick it, the black spot just kind of fades away into the dust and dirt that you kind of kicked up from the floor.
Old Draven.
I didn't know it was going to do that.
That was our evidence.
Ugh.
Sometimes you just
Did I
gotta.
recognize it before he kicked it away?
What?
Did I recognize it or
Not from
anything?
anything that you can make out.
Let's say. Draven.
Come on, let's go. We got weapons to find. Caves to loot.
Ratia. Last one there's rotten egg. And I'll just take off with Maximus.
Hey, you can't run with a horse. It's not fair.
Catch up.
I take off after her.
Well, I guess we're going then.
Zarina makes her way deeper in the jungle on Maximus' back and the rest of the group in tow. I need you, Zarina, give me a perception check.
Shouldn't have led the pack. You said perception?
Yes.
Oh, there's deadly mist out here.
Hey,
Dirty 20.
As you're making your way deeper in, you can start to see this shadow start to appear on the branches up above you. And as you're riding faster on Maximus' back, it disappears and kind of reappears in front of you. And like he's kind of keeping up with what you're doing.
Wait, say that again?
There's like a shadowy figure. You can't really make out exactly what it is, but you can see that it's in the limbs of the trees that's above you. You can just see a shadow in the trees, and as you're running deeper in the jungle, like he's keeping up with you. You can't seem to ever get away from it.
But it's a shadow, not like a ghost. Or...
Yeah, it's just a shadow. It's like it's to something maybe up there.
In front of
Can you
her?
see
Or
it from
can I
where
see
we're
it?
at?
Yeah, y'all are probably close to 30 to 40 feet behind her. And from where you're at, if you want to look, you can roll out a perception too.
So I notice it, and who's closest to me behind me?
Me.
Would be Drake.
I'm in Draven's head. Draven,
Mm-hmm.
I think
I don't-
something's following us.
I don't see anything.
Look in the trees above us. Closer to me.
I try to look up there. while I'm running.
Yeah, perception.
I rolled a 8. Do I roll another one?
You rolled an 8. Okay, I see it now. As you look up there, you
I
can.
rolled an 11.
As y'all are peering out together, Eldrin, you're looking too.
Yeah.
You're able to see this long cloak kind of draping off his back and this hood that kind of folds over his head. But you can't make out any type of creature or race.
See anything?
Yeah. I see a barely make out some kind of hooded cloak figure. He's moving kind of fast though. I'm saying this in her back to her in her head. Do you want me to jump on it?
Be ready. I turn around on Maximus and sit backwards and kind of like prop up on him and look up at it. Can we help you with something?
Are you still running at this point, or like is Maximus stopped?
I'm just riding backwards
Okay.
because I can do that.
As you say this,
At least I hope
you
I
look
can.
up. Do what?
I said, at least I hope I can ride backwards.
Say you can. You look up and you can see this figure is still just kind of keeping up with you, and you just hear this from Malachite. And as he says this, he releases
Of
bolt from his crossbow.
course he does.
Can I just roll this? It misses.
Can I cast something? It's a cantrip at will, so
And while she can I dash to catch up?
Yes. So as you see this bolt, like you can kind of see it shimmer coming out of the trees and release down towards the arena, you just take off in a dead sprint to catch up to it. And at this point, Maximus has slowed down a little bit, and you're able to catch up. So you're side by side with Maximus at this point.
so once I spill that cross, I cast Blade Ward. To have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. Has he moved or is he still like?
No, he's still right there with you.
He's in the trees. He's just keeping pace with us in the trees.
Yes.
And
Well,
we're all
Maximus
running,
to a
right?
halt.
Basically.
Yeah. At this point, Draven and Maximus is probably 20 to 30 feet ahead of Eldrin and Shadowpaw. But yeah, y'all are still running, and he's still just keeping up with you. And like as you look up and you cast Blade Ward, you can see the metallic shine from the crossbow being pulled back and another bolt being put in.
I pull Maximus to a complete halt and jump off of him.
I'm gonna keep going like a few more feet and see if I can't get. If he keeps running, if he stops, then I'll stop.
As soon as you pull up on Maximus, he kind of digs his hoofs in and stops. You can see the creature up in the trees come to a stop and prop up against a limb and release a bolt that misses. It was aimed towards Zarina.
Okay. I'm pissed off now. So, how far away from him is me? How far away is he from me?
From what you can make out, he's about 15 foot up and probably 15 feet away. So 15 up, 15 away.
Okay. Yeah, we're just throwing Scorcher at him, so I'm lighting his ass on fire.
So
Angry.
he's got a crossbow, right? So he's probably got bolts. They're metal bolts, right? So I want to cast heat metal on. I guess if he's is he quivering one or is he like putting one in the bolt now again?
Yeah, like after he releases that one, like you can see him kind of come back and start to put another one in.
Okay, I'm going to cast heat metal on the bolt that he's got ready to put in.
Did
As
my
you
scorch-
sling
Oh,
the Scorcher towards him, he's able to see it coming and just was able to sidestep it just a little bit. I take half damage on that, right? On the save.
It's not rolling normally, so I can't see. Yes, it's a save. So, dexterity save,
Oh, dexterity save.
14.
I failed. So I take 12 for 3. Which one is it?
Hmm?
Which damage is it? 12 or 3?
I think she double rolled it. The first one, I think.
No, so
Oh, I just see 2 in there.
hold on. So it's a 4d8. So that's 12 plus 3 for my modifier. So it's 15 damage.
Okay. So as you do release these scorches, you can see Eldrin just raise his hands up and his bolt turn bright red. And as the creature starts to like fumble and get his hands burned and taking 9 points of fire damage from the heat metal, he looks up and can see these fireballs just kind of drill straight into him. And he falls off the limb at this point. And as he falls, he slams on his back and the cloak and everything kind of falls off. And he stumbles himself up and he pulls out a short sword. And he kind of, as he holds it out, you can see that he makes a form similar to somebody that would have some military history. And he kind of looks at you and just, and you can tell that he's a human, and just at this point he's kind of bleeding from his face from the fall and just starting to struggle a little bit.
How close is he to me?
Still about 15 feet.
Can I just run and grab him?
Hey, roll. Give me a straight check.
15.
You just grab him on the ground.
I
Oh,
just
like,
want to.
hold
I
him.
just want to just grab, bear hug him from behind.
So you run up and you grab onto him. He's fighting and trying to get away, and he got a short sword and he's trying to poke you, but he just can't. He can't do anything with you.
I walk up to him. No one tries to kill me and get away with it. Who are you?
Give me intimidation.
I growl in his ear
That's a
very loudly.
So
Trying to turn them on.
that's a heavy 24.
Kind of. I wanted to. Yeah, I'll just do one too.
hearing the roar in his ear, and like his ears just starting to pound from that deep sound, and Lorena's in his face. He just breaks out at this point. You can see tears kind of starting to flow, and they have my family, okay?
Oh, have I not heard that line before?
Was told to find these magical things, and sorry, okay? I'm sorry. My family lives in the city, and we need some help. The poor,
Help.
well, it's not my typical way, but somebody took, and like at this point, he's going limp in Draven's arms, and his head's kind of starting to hang, and he's just, it took my family, okay, and he told me that if we can handle a problem, then they'll release him. We've been sick.
Problem.
I'm not the problem. No, we're poor, and we've been sick. And he told us that he could fix us.
What do we have to do with that?
He said that one of you have an energy that he could use.
What kind of energy?
I don't know. He just said to bring him your body.
Whose body?
Mine?
While
Didn't you just get an energy Draven like not too long ago?
I mean, I got something from Zeus, but
But how would anybody know about that though?
I was in the pit too. No one should know about that.
Right?
I would like to try and sneak up to this guy while they're talking to him and try and find anything in his pockets that may be useful to tell us who he is.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Shit.
27.
Those rolls have been incredible.
I'm also holding the guy, so
No, that's my first one. That's my first good one. Oh, I forgot you were holding him. Golly. I'm trying to sneak in there and try and find something without him noticing.
As you reach around, like at this point, he's gone limp. He's letting you do whatever, but you reach your hand into his pocket, and you pull it out, and he's unaware. He's still confessing to Serena and Draven at this point. You pull it out, and you can see like a couple small pieces of paper rolled up into one, and you kind of pull them apart, and one looks like a little hand-drawn map of the jungle that you're in, and then a note that says, "Find the magic." And then you see one more piece of paper with a hand-sketched portrait of a wife and a little girl.
I'm disarm. I like knock his sword, or I'll take a sword from him, and kind of just let him sit on the ground. I guess I'll wait for his
Is he,
Well, I don't
Has he
think he's
got-
lying to us.
Is he not?
Right.
What would you say that?
He's got the stuff. He's got a picture of his family in here.
Where'd you get that?
Don't you worry about it. I have my ways. I'm just letting you know.
Huh.
In a map that is you're not even close to the map that we have.
Where'd you get that map?
I got it from his pocket.
When?
Like I said, I can't tell you, but I just can tell you I have it.
Suspicious.
A good magician never reveals his secrets.
Who sent
But
you?
while
to
you're
me?
over there trying to strong arm him, I got the information.
Yeah, who sent you?
Where is your family to?
His name was Farron.
Who?
Farron.
Farron?
The person that sent you?
That's who I think has my family. He some weird things have been going on in the city. We've had sick that miraculously seem to be healed, and then we have some sick that come back with spots and burns and decays, and they eventually die. So when my family disappeared, I was concerned, and I found this man, and he told me to do this, and he could find my family for me.
Spots?
Spots.
Like a
I
disease?
grab Shadowpaw's
Kind of
hand and
spots.
look at it. Do I see spots?
Oh, Shadowpaw's hand?
Yeah, the one that got zapped.
Just a little burn mark.
Does it look like a spot?
Not. It does look like a spot, but you don't know if it's similar to the spots that the guy's talking about.
I'm like motherly concerned now, and I'm like looking in Shadowpaw's eyes. Like, do you feel okay?
So I asked the guy, are these the type of spots that you see in the city?
He kind of reaches up and takes your paw and starts to look at it, and he rubs your paw and kind of like gets some of it off, and he. No, this is a burn. What we have as spots is flesh. Like it's where flesh is just falling off, and it's dark, and
Are we sure we want to go to the city?
We have to go now. We have to figure out who sent this guy.
So someone's infecting everyone and then tricking everyone into thinking that he can heal them, but then he's choosing to not heal them.
First of all, why did you think you could take on all four of us?
Here's the new deal.
How many?
Here's the answer Draven first.
I thought there was just one of you on a horse. Like I was I had saw you get lost before and was hopeful that when one of you got separated that I could do something with it. But
Did they tell you
obviously,
which one of us to go after?
he just said find the magic. And when I come into the jungle, I could feel something different. And I've hunted here many years, and something felt off.
Eldrin, show him that cool sword. See if that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I pull it out
As you pull it out,
and I just show it to him.
the hilt kind of starts to grow, or not grow, glow like a very darkish green, and the guy that was captured is now like on his hands and knees with his head down, and it's just praying to the sword.
Really?
Found a cult member. Wonderful. Eldrin, your first follower.
All right,
Hmm.
here's the new deal, buddy.
Oh god.
What's your name? Did you say his name yet? I missed that.
My name is Hefe.
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 I'm gonna call you El
Here's the new
Jefe.
deal. Here's the new deal, Hefe. You're gonna lead us to the city.
Oh god.
You're going to show us where this Farron guy likes to hang out or whatever, and then we're gonna help free your family. We're gonna find your family. In return, you show us around the city.
I help him up and hand his sword back to him.
What if he's lying?
And I'll just kill him.
Yeah, I mean he's dead if
Well,
he
now it
tries
saves
to
us all
double
the
cross
trouble.
us.
Do what, Serena?
And now it saves us all the trouble.
I did a bunch of killing the other day. I could take a break today.
Zarina, you can kill him if you want to. I don't care. We can find our way to the city.
No, don't kill him yet. Don't kill him yet.
Oh,
So I go up next to him. I'm like, hey, why are you praying to the Moonblade? Like, why were you praying to my blade like that?
For millennia, there has been stories of heroes and legends that has protected the realm, and each legend has always had a weapon. And the stories that have been passed down of the Moonblade is tales as old as time, and how they has slain dragons and slain different enemies and has protected this place. And for a long time, there were stories of Moonblade being lost. So to see it come back makes me hopeful.
of course, Eldrin gets
Damn.
the cool sword.
Right. I know. I'm just like, just thinking about what he
Travis is
said.
over there sulking.
It's upset, just pouting.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
you-
just imagine big.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen you use that thing, Eldrin. You saving that thing for like a rainy day or something?
Well, what am I supposed to use it on? A tree?
That would be
Man,
awesome.
that's the first-
Will it
that's
just
the
cut a
first
tree in
thing
half?
I've
Because
seen.
if so, I might have to steal it from you.
Excuse me.
I need to actually learn how to use it first.
You can practice on Drake.
Because if it's as important as this guy says it is, like
Oh yeah, we can
I got some
spar.
real learning to do.
That'd be cool to spar against the Moonblade.
Especially if I'm going to live up to this thing, you know what I mean?
Zarina, I tried to get you another skull in your pouch,
Yeah, it's fine.
but it looks like he's staying around.
Heroes.
Hmm.
Fa, let's go.
Yeah, I kind of nudge him forward. So like, let's get moving, guys.
I help
Goes
you.
the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll hand him a piece of that healing fruit.
He kind of pops into it. Like you can see the cuts, everything from falling off the limbs, just kind of start to heal and form over. And looks around and just, thanks, guys. I thank you. I promise you that this is not going to be easy. And to be honest, I don't really know what Farron looks like.
Oh,
That was
if we don't find him, he'll find us.
that what happens to you guys?
A lot.
You see how large I am?
Unfortunately.
Trouble kind of runs into me sometimes.
He kind of looks up and he's like, "You are a pretty big dude."
I'm fast though. You see how
By the
fast I
way-
went?
Fa, and like he kind of sticks his hand out to like shake each one of your hands.
And it looks like we got the greater tractor, and I just hold up the moonblade.
We're off to see the wizard.
We'll tell you one thing: you're not anywhere close to the city. So
Fantastic. Lead
let's
the
go
way.
up here.
I don't suppose you can
Hang
turn
it
it
up.
into a bird, can you?
No, but that sure would be cool if I could. You imagine that? You imagine me, Fa, the bird?
Yeah,
No,
I can
think
see
I'd be
it.
a pet.
imagine you, Hefe, the guide.
I think I would be a nice pelican.
No, you're not a pelican. You're much sleeker, more like
No.
a sparrow.
Ooh, would I be fast?
I can see it.
Oh yeah, or a falcon.
Nice. And like you see him like
Hey,
kind of
look
rub his
out your
chin a little bit.
face.
You see him rub his chin. He's like, maybe one day, maybe if I hang out with you guys enough, then maybe.
At that point,
I'll
you
finish
gotta.
that off. Eat birds. Did you hear me?
Uh,
I said I
What'd you say?
whispered to Shadowpaw, don't you eat birds?
Oh.
Been known to enjoy a sparrow every now and then.
Well, I'm just saying, if he turns into a bird, have
Could
a
be
snack.
fun hunting. Could be fun hunting.
How far away are we from the
Really
city,
Stretched out my claws.
No, yeah, let's get to the city. before
Mr.
we start
Hefe?
shooting Everybody.
well, from here, you're probably looking at about 2 good days.
Oh,
If we walk through the night, we can do it in 2 days.
yeah. I kind of let's just book it.
Let's go.
Be prepared. This jungle is not for the weak.
Yeah,
We look weak.
yeah. And I just like flex my biceps.
He kind of looks down at his and he's like,
Roll some flames at my hands.
"Oh, poor guy rolled a 2." He just kind of like looks down at his arms and stuff, and he just like he tries to mimic what y'all are doing, and every time he does it, he's just disappointed. He's just
It's all
Okay,
right. We
well-
won't let a mouse kill you.
we'll set off then. Come on, guys. And like at this point, he's like kind of gathers things all back together, and he's walked up and he's close to Maximus. And he's just kind of looking around, waiting on y'all.
Lead the way, guide.
You set off back through the jungle. The sun is now starting to get to about midday. It's at high noon, and the heat and everything starting to saturate back into the jungle. And this mildew and the doing everything from the ground is now creating like this very just thick, steamish, humid jungle setting. And y'all just kind of start to beat a little bit of sweat. And I need one person to give me a perception check.
I glisten. I don't sweat.
What?
So I glisten. I don't sweat.
Oh,
Do cats sweat or do I just pant?
You just pant. You don't sweat. You sweat through your paws.
Who's doing it?
Eldrin, if you want to, yeah.
This has been some rough rails today.
Not too great. Yeah.
oh. As you start to make your way deeper in the jungle, the guide is up front, and Eldrin, you're kind of about halfway through the pack. You can feel the hilt of the moonblade start to tap on your hip a little bit, and you can see this faint shine come from it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Look, guys! I like try to stop everybody. And it's like it's starting to glow.
Oh
I'm like trying
man,
to show everybody.
Are you pulling it out, or like you just?
Well, yeah,
Look
it's probably in its. Yeah, I'm pulling it up. So
Let me see it. Let me see it.
no.
Get in trouble doing that.
Yeah, it
As
actually
you
might
go
kill
to,
you.
as you pull the moonblade out, it kind of stands up at full attention and kind of folds itself over and lays itself over, and it points off into the jungle, and you can see like this stone structure about 50 foot from you. And the guide kind of looks back, Hefe, and he's like, Moonblade is known to speak when needed to speak.
You telling me that thing's a compass and a sword?
There's a lot of things that I don't know about this thing.
Enchanted.
What is it speaking to us?
We really got to go get
I
a
know,
see a guy.
It's obviously pointing
Is
to
it
where I
There's
need
a
to go.
building?
So
Almost
is it
like
moving?
small,
Is it moving,
like
Zach, or is it just floating there?
No, it's just pointed in that direction, like towards the
So,
stone structure.
That we see off in the distance.
Yeah, from what you can make out, it's about 50 to 60 foot from you. Like it's kind of jungle forest, kind of like grown up over it, but you can see these stones and stuff kind of stacked together, and it looks aged.
I'm gonna go
So
investigate
we
it.
come up on some ruins and the Moonblade is speaking.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run up and investigate the debris or whatever runes.
Eldrin, I think you're up.
yeah, I'm
What
going
do we
to.
got?
As you approach it, you can see the outline of a door kind of carved out into this, and you can see the vines and stuff kind of hanging over it. And if you pull the vines away, you can see these words written on the wall, and they start to glow like this very faint purplish color as you get closer. And the moonblade kind of starts to stand itself back up, and these words appear on the rock that says, "Born from ash, I cool in waves, solid as stone, and scattered by the breeze." And below it, you can see these four emblems, and they kind of start to appear. And you can see the one glows like a bright red, and one glows a bright yellow, and a bright green, and a bright blue.
I'm gonna walk up to each of them and see if something happens.
Get closer. You can see that each one kind of turns in like this little puddle and seeps down into this flat section below the relics, and it forms like a little ball. And on the same little flat pedestal area, you can see four cutouts in the stone where like one of these may go.
Hmm.
And now there's a yellow ball, green ball, blue ball, and red ball.
I'll
So
walk up
there's,
to
so
the red one.
yeah, so there's one for each. I'll go to the green one for sure.
I go to the blue one.
I guess I'll pick up this yellow one.
Do anything with it? You put them in the holes or anything?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
gonna, I'm gonna put it in my teeth and like try to see if it's like really tough or like a gemstone.
As you do bite down on it, it strains on your teeth a little bit, and like if you continue to bite too hard, it will break a tooth.
Ooh, what are these things worth, y'all? And we can sell these.
Clearly goes in the slot. I just
Yeah, it
put
looks like
mine in
it-
the slot where it goes.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, where I'm
You see-
assuming
Yeah.
it goes.
I was about to say what. So there's four positions, like four little slots for these to go in. Are you just putting it in any one?
Oh, so the slot is
not
not
now.
under
So the
where.
colors
one
match.
who has a symbol under it.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like there was a slot under each of them.
There is, but
Is there a symbol? Like, do they appear to
Yeah.
go in particular order, or
you pull like all these orbs off, the words still shine bright on the stone above it. It says, "Born from ash, I cool in waves, solid as stone, and scattered by the breeze."
Okay, so that's
we
in
have to go
order.
in order.
Yeah. So the first is the ash. So the fire goes first,
water, Eldrin,
and then air.
and then Draven air.
Right?
Yeah.
What was it again? It was something by ash, and then what?
Burned by
Born
ash,
from ash.
cool in the waves,
Yes.
Solid
Yeah,
as
the water.
stone,
solid as stone.
scattered by the breeze.
I'm right. I got some rag trying to polish it up. See if it's like a really. I can polish it up like a gemstone while they're just talking.
It turns out to be pretty shiny. Like you can almost see your reflection in it.
I think we have to put them
Put mine in the
deeper.
second slot. Yeah,
I put mine in the third.
second slot.
I put mine first.
All right, put yours in there, Draven.
You sure? These could be worth some money.
If it
Put
could
yours in the
open
slot.
something up and then give you an amazing
what
weapon or
this
something, you
gives
never know.
us.
You
It's called an
think?
investment, Draven.
Hmm.
Invest that rock now.
You think
so
it might
can
be a
work
weapon?
out later.
You never
Yes,
know.
you're gonna get your weapon, Draven. Put your
Yes,
orbs in the
buddy.
slot.
Yes, Draven. Yes, come on, buddy.
think so.
Well, you put your rock here, and we'll get you a weapon.
I reluctantly put it in there.
As you set it in there, each orb starts to glow their corresponding color, and you just kind of see it start to fill that channel back up until it gets to symbols that was on the stone, and everything starts to glow bright white. And as it does, this stone structure crumbles down. And behind it, you can see this bright, glowing green. Looks like an old relic laying on the ground.
Run up and grab it. And that
Did you
freeze
grab
as
it?
soon as I grab it.
Okay. As soon as you grab it, you can feel this surge of energy kind of like course through you. You can feel everything, like every cut and bruise that you had is now healed, and you just feel stronger, giving you and everybody else 10 temporary hit points. As you found a fragment of a time relic.
What does it look like?
You remember the time relic that you had found in the fire realm?
No.
Oh, it's been a while.
It has like this little creature on it, and from what you can tell, like this is just a piece of the overall time relic, and you can see the foot of a dragon on there, like this little curved out stone piece.
Like
It's
a
just like a little.
broken piece of a statue almost.
Yeah.
Cool.
So oh, feels good. Feels good. I hand it to Draven. I'm like, here you go, buddy. Here's your weapon.
I like clank it on the ground on the stone. Oh, this ain't gonna do much, guys. I toss it to Eldrin.
Just have faith, Draven. I bet that piece fits another piece, and I bet it becomes a pretty good weapon.
You want to see it, Serena?
I'm kind of scared of it.
As they're looking at it, I is there anything around like this little area, or is that the only thing laying like on the ground? Like I just kind of want to investigate the area, I guess.
Give me perception.
What's
If there's anything else?
What's Hefe doing right now?
He's just kind of standing behind y'all as a group. So like he's got Maximus kind of in tow, and he's just watching y'all do this. And he's full amazed. Like he has no idea what's going on, but he is 100% paying attention to it.
Roll 13.
You don't really see anything else around there. Like you can just see some broken down stone and some vines and everything that fell when the structure collapsed, but nothing of any real significance.
All right, guys, let's get back on the road.
All right, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
put the
bored.
relic in my pouch or my backpack, either one.
But y'all step back off the jungle. You have now traveled for several hours, and the overhead sun is now starting to fade away into a sunset, and you approach a fork in the road, and the guy kind of looks at you, and he's like, I come in from this way, but I think this way is faster. And he kind of points to the right. He looks back at you guys. He's like, I know the left will take us to a clearing. I think that way is faster, but the right will take us through the jungle. Wait. No, sorry. Fuck. And like pulls out his map real quick.
Oh shit.
He's like, okay.
But you said you
No.
hunted these lands.
Things have changed over the years. Okay, like the city started getting more popular. People started coming in. More trails are made. So I'm sorry.
They really should have kidnapped someone more proficient as an assassin's family.
You seem to find us pretty well.
You were
But
somewhat
yeah,
easy
you
to
can't
find.
find your way home.
Were you dropped out here? Or did you like come out here? Did they just drop you off in the woods?
I woke up somewhere here, and wasn't you could smell the city from where I was dropped off. So I think I was maybe only a day away from the city. So I think if we go left here, then if we start to smell the city, I know we're close.
Can I smell the city from here?
Smell the city.
Yay! Give me a perception, just straight perception. With the right breeze, you can start to pick up on a scent that is a touch different from the smells you've been smelling just in the jungle. But when the direction of the winds change, you start to lose focus of it.
Yeah, I'm picking a little bit up from the way we're facing. So it's this way. I don't know which fork we need to take though.
Let's go left. That seems right.
So are we
Does that-
guessing?
Like you could see him like kind of start to like do his hands, and he's turning around, and he's like, "Well, come in."
Pepe, if you're wrong, I'm cutting your head off.
Oh well, okay. I guess we won't know if we're wrong until we get there, right? Or we won't. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to not die.
It's your head. I don't care.
Okay. Well, let's just go this way. And like he kind of smacks Maximus on the butt, and he's like, "Okay, come on, let's go."
All right.
Let's go.
That's pretty confident. That's a hit.
Are we walking through the night, or we're crashing out?
No, we're getting to the town.
Okay. I do get scared in the dark.
I ignite some flames.
Yeah.
I open my eyes so they glow.
I'm never scared in the dark.
I kind of place my eyes where the moonlight hits them and they glow. Freak him
And
out.
he kind of like looks at you. And he's pretty intimidated, but he's like he feels safer by it. Okay, well,
I'll lead the way since this is the last path.
let's keep going. And as you continue to walk on, we'll stop here for the session. But you have now made your way deeper in the jungle, and like as you get closer, you can start to smell different scents from what you have smelled, and the night has gotten dark.
Chicken truck.
You can.
What was that?
Nobody knows. I think that's something on Paul David's side. Because it lit up a bright green. I can idea what that was.
Good chicken truck.
Yeah, chicken something.
Oh my goodness, he's
Just
loose.
sample the sound. I didn't think it was going to go through the speakers.
That's great.
What sound was that?
Chicken truck.
I'll do it again.
Are we? You want to in the stream?
Ooh.
I'm like,
Yes. So